What's going on, y'all? It's your boy YC Banks. I do a whole lot. To be honest, whatever. Like when it come to creating it, just as far as beat selection, the whole nine performing. Like I just do it all, really.
Do you do production?
I wish. Nah, I haven't made it to the whole like making beats and everything. But like I'm great with like hearing. You know what I'm saying, and just putting like what sounds good on this beat or this type of beat for this mood, or you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. Like I'm real good with that. Got a nice ear for it.
Okay. Right now, I see you got the song. What's the title?
Ruby Rose.
She thought that she beg, I'ma catch it. Got me feeling like Julio.
Yeah.
This is more of a singing. Is that your style completely?
Well, like the more like melodic type of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm more so like now. I'm more so diving into like the whole like melodic thing. Like that's just been like, I don't know. That's kind of like what sound good to me. So just running with it really, and been having my most like success from doing it. So it's like, why stop? You know?
Yeah. Like, did you start? So what type of rap? Did you just rap or R&B? Like, what did you do before?
Just regular rap. You know what I'm saying? Not too much like melody. I used to just, you know, rhyme. You feel me? Like it was just how me and you talking right now type. You know. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't really do too much trying to like stretch a note or nothing like that. It'd just be, you know, find a cool beat. You feel me? I got a nice bounce to it or whatever, and just
go.
Yep.
What made you make the switch?
Just seeing the music scene change. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've always had like an ear to like know like what people want, what they like to hear. So like just seeing like from, I say, early 2000s, like music kind of switched from the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like it went more to like a snap type of. You know what I'm saying? Like after it was R&B, and then like the rap kind of, you know, went more of that lane after the gangster kind of somewhat died down a little bit. You feel me? And like the melodic kind of picked up like what 2010. Like it seemed like it just seemed like that type of way, like the auto tune and Thug and you know what I'm saying. Like it got better. Even though T-Pain kind of like, you know, revamped it outside of like, you know.
I think he almost started it.
He did. He kind of. I mean, he elevated what, you know, Zapp and Roger was already, you know what I'm saying, doing back, you know what I'm saying, in the 80s and whatnot. But like, and they from Ohio too. Man, so much talent out of Ohio. But another stuff. T-Pain though, he just made it better. He just, you know what I'm saying, like they say it's not about who do the first, it's about who do it better. You know, and T-Pain just took it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like. That's what started like a lot of the rappers, like, cause then Wayne kind of started doing it, trying to be like T-Pain and like, you feel me? And once once Wayne did it, it made it cool for like everybody else to do it. And I feel like, you know, and it just started a whole new wave.
Yeah, but what you know, I think it was a wave, and then death to auto tunes, and then it kind of died down, and then it came back in a new form with just the melodic.
Yeah. Cause when auto tune first came out, it was strong. Like everybody, you know what I'm saying. You had of course T-Pain, but then you had like everybody. I mean, you had. I feel like Kanye made it cool too, cause like Jay-Z kind of was trying to put an end to it. It seemed like.
Well, from T-Pain perspective, he did.
He said he put like a little in his career. So and but then this kind, you know what I'm saying, he kind of accepted Ye. He let Kanye run with it, you know. Like he did a whole album. You feel me? So like. You know, once Ye kind of made it like, you know, cool for, you know, on top of Wayne and everybody else, it just ended up rising back, you know. I feel like, but you know, that was a dip. Jay-Z kind of made it go like that, then they picked it right back up. Like,
yeah, that's true.
You know.
Yeah. So you took hold to it around that time too, the 2010.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when I really started like I've always had the ear for music, but like that's when I really started like paying attention to like the change, and that's when I started really seeing like, and it made me want to like do more of my history and see like how much music just always change. Like every 5 years, like it might even be quicker now because of like internet. But like, you know what I'm saying? Previously it seemed like every 5 years it's like a new sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like either you hop on that or you kind of flip that and innovate your own, or you get left behind. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of that's kind of like where it's at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of gotta just you kind of even if you don't hop on it 100%, you gotta use it in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Even people who sing, you will hear them trying to like dumb down they singing just so they can sound like they just on some regular melodic sounding. You know what I'm saying? A lot of songs are like that. You feel me? I be seeing them, like hearing them, like, oh, okay.
The thing about mixing now is you don't use auto tune to be so bright in the music no more. There's other tools like Waves got one that's like auto tunes, but it just add a little bit extra to it.
Yeah.
Like it ain't like the auto tunes back in the day.
Yeah. It's a whole lot different.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It's more advanced and stuff, so of course with technology and everything, it's not as raw,
Yeah.
So it advanced and all that.
Okay. So was that the first song that you've really seen a wave? Because I seen you hit 1.3 million streams or 1.7 million.
Yeah, so this year, well, no, this is 2024 now, Happy New Year. But this past year, 2023, I had 7.5 million streams for the year. Yeah, and that was mainly I have a song called Simon Says that I made a few years back.
Yeah. I say, back. Yeah. It's 3 in the morning, you texting my phone. Ay, I text you, I'm about to pull up.
And it's like it's just viral. So like it just every year it just be picking up, and it's like it's really an R&B song.
Okay.
And TikTok, you know what I'm saying? TikTok then like just took it to a whole nother level, and you feel me? Like I just kind of just been reaping the benefit and just adding on top of it really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that 1.7 was for Ruby Red.
No, I just put out Ruby Rose. I just put out Ruby Rose 2-3 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, that's new. Me and Chewy linked up, did that, and I just put that out. Shout out to my dog Chulo. But Simon Says I did some years back, and it's just keep on, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing. Like it's doing like literally like probably like 20,000-30,000 streams like a day. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And it came out about 5 years ago or something like that. But that's just the internet, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll keep something alive, like you know what I'm saying? No matter TikTok will go find a song that came out in '95 and have it back on the charts.
No, that speak volumes.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that speak volumes. A lot of artists like will have a hit and will not stay on it, you know. And like you said, that song resurface and keep you popular.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's up, though.
Yeah. So, hey, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing for sure. Just trying to keep it going, Yeah. Keep it going, man. Keep giving them what they want to hear and just knowing what they want to hear. What the people want to hear and stuff like that.
So with them numbers, you would be in the top local streaming.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Have you checked and see like where you sit on it? Cause I know Hanson, he do nuts.
Handsome, yeah.
Yeah, he do good numbers.
Yeah, me and him, we got a music video out too called "Are You Down?"
Are you down? Yeah. Are you down? Yeah. Draw the top on my whip skirt. Yeah. Hit your block with my bitch. Oh. Lanes getting brain, that's how I'm living.
That job we did something that was like 2 years ago, man. Handsome did that.
Yeah.
He cool, Pure, that's my dude.
So we see you got the motivation to, it takes a couple songs and a couple putting yourself in the right position, and it seems like that's what you're doing.
For sure, at least trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, let me talk a little bit about your past.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's your past. I came across a website that had you, CP Slick, and another artist on it. So you hip to that?
What was the website?
It was like a record label, like Midwest something.
Not sure. That might be my people. Mud City? Was it that? No.
It could be. I don't remember.
But yeah, I think it might be my my dog Maine. But yeah, he not signing nobody, nothing like that. But that's one of my people who I do business with. Like they, help me get on shows and stuff like that. So it's like I think you saw probably a what's it called, EPK, like an electronic press kit or shit, like a contact and that type of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. When I asked him about it, he didn't know nothing about it. I was like, I was surprised. So I was thinking I was gonna ask you too.
Shout out to CP too, man. That's my dog.
Yeah, he good peoples.
Yeah. I met him at first time I met him was at Right Time. Yeah. That was like where I was like, man, we gonna get to all that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to kind of ask you, like. What's your city background in music, like with artists and dealing with people and different sceneries?
Well, for me, I kind of started a little bit different than a lot of, like, I caught the tail end. I feel like I caught the tail end of, like, how the city used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
musically.
We call it the golden era. Like when all the music, everybody was doing music. So that's what you saying too?
Yeah, I feel like I was like right when I was like trying to like learn about it and get my feet wet, like that was coming, the golden era that y'all call it, it was coming to an end a little bit, but it was people still doing it, like I said, like Right Time and shit was still going, and you know what I'm saying? And I was able to record there and everything before that got, you feel me? Like, so I feel like when that was going, it was like the city used to be more like unified. You know what I'm saying? Like you will run into any and everybody.
Yeah.
You know? So like, I don't know, I feel like that's that kind of, like, you feel me? Once the thing that kind of like bring everybody together, like once that's kind of like gone, you feel me? Like I feel like it'd be hard for people to, you know what I'm saying, for the city to still like, I don't know, it's just different now too.
Yeah.
It's different now. Everything was more like embracing back then though, like.
Well, I think we got to touch on something you said earlier. Music changing every 5 years. That's something that was left behind that people thought was a change, but it was just Right Time Studios leaving. You know what I'm saying?
That was a big change though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was a big change. For me, I had a couple studio changes because I started with my guy John B. Shout out to John B. He big part of what I got going on. He do a lot for the city too, on the music scene, and outside the city. Like he one of the goats. But me and him started together in his basement, and this how I met everybody was so. Me and Bees got together and we had this song. He made beats. He's an engineer and he used to make beats at the time. Okay. And we had this song called She the Truth. He made the beat. I rapped on it or whatnot. And the time that everything like happened, it would seem like it was just like meant to happen. So I'm gonna try to like make it short because it's a story. But anyway, we put the song out and like. It just started going crazy, like in the clubs, and like the people loved it, like all around the city. So like I used to go in like every club, and they would be playing it like in older clubs like I wasn't even supposed to be in. I used to be with shout outs to Gutter Dave. I used to be with him all the time. He used to have me in pretty much every club. T Green. We used to always just be in like different spots from Blueprint to Eclipse to just all types of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like the song would just be playing mugshot everywhere from, you feel me, everywhere in the city. And it just like had like a big hype, and that's what had me like, that was kind of like my real introduction to like the, you know what I'm saying, just the whole music scene for real,
Yeah.
was She the Truth. That was like, yeah, that was one of the ones.
Yeah. What's your biggest up in music and what's your biggest down?
Well, it kind of like, it go hand in hand. So when at the time when I put out She the Truth, so my mom had recently passed around that same time to cancer. So like I was down as fuck, like, but at the same time like the attention that song was getting me, and like I was getting hit up to perform it like every weekend, like it kind of had, you know what I'm saying, it was like a down moment for me like in real life, but on the music side it was like going up. And then like song was out, what, 4-5 months, and like caught the attention of like Jermaine Dupri, like yeah, he was like, I was chopping it up with him about the whole thing, like it was, you know what I'm saying, like life was, you feel me, like the whole music thing, it was just going good. And but I say that was like my lowest moment, because I was like trying to like keep my mind on some music, but personal wise, like it was just hard to like focus on everything, you know what I'm saying, I was like at hand. But so I kind of like, and at the same time that was kind of like me first really getting started on the music, so I was still trying to figure stuff out too.
You ain't know how to maneuver.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was picked up fast, you feel me? And I was meeting a lot of people and stuff like that, and just, you know, building relationships with everybody. And I ended up meeting like CJ Mack, and I used to record with CJ back when he was at Right Time. Me and Midwest Tone used to work all the time. Me and Tracy, I got songs with Tracy. I'm on one of his singles, Back Into It. Got a video out for that. But just around that time, I was always with Gutter Day, like, though, that was who I, like, around that time, though, like, we just pretty much made sure, though, like wherever the song was being played, you know what I'm saying, that's where we was at. Yeah,
He
like,
was kind of messing with them who was messing with you, kind of.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always show love to everybody, but if you feel me, just more willing to embrace, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always down, you feel me, when it's that family vibe, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people just be on some, like, cold shoulder, like, no, we don't know you all, like, we don't know where you from, you ain't from this, or you ain't from here, you whatever.
What you talking about in the city?
Yeah, just in the city, like, the city just got that, you know what I'm saying? It be like that for real. But like, you come across genuine people who just like, nah, you a good dude, I'm a good dude, you feel me? Like, you feel me? We rocking, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, like, we brothers. And that's how I am. So when I see another person like that, you feel me, I embrace them the same way, and then we be cool to this day, we rock to this day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the way it should.
Yeah, that's how, and I feel that's why I said, like, I caught the tail end of that thing, because it don't be like that no more now. Everybody be like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, can you kind of speak on the Jermaine Dupri thing? Like, kind of tell me what happened to that.
So okay, so with the JD thing, that was still when, like, it was like when MySpace was kind of still going, but it was still like, it was going down too at the same time.
Yeah.
So I used to do real good, like, on MySpace and stuff, like, had like the fly ass background, all that type of thing. And so he caught wind of She the Truth from there. Excuse me. But he ended up reaching out to me, but it was like from a weird account, and I didn't think it was him, so I wasn't responding.
Yeah.
And he had emailed me too, and then I ain't, like, you know what I'm saying, it was like a social death type of email, and it has like some other stuff. But then when I realized it was him is when he hit me up on Twitter, and it was from his verified account. and it was like him, his regular, you know what I'm saying, check marks, rent free, all that type, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, oh shit, no, this him. So he was just like, yeah, man, I had heard the record. Somebody suggested it to me, man. I like it. You feel me? He was like, he wanted to pretty much tap in with like an Ohio artist at the time. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know he had Bow Wow and stuff like that. But around this time, it's like 2011, 2012 maybe. I had just graduated high school for real.
Yeah.
And he was pretty much looking for an artist in Ohio, and I believe it was me. He was looking at me, this artist named Jola, and this, I forget, it was another cat. I can't remember his name. But I know he ended up running with Jola. And Jola had like this Wiz, like at the time he had like a Wiz, the Khalifa campaign going on for him in his area. So he ran with that. I don't know what ended up happening, but it didn't, I don't know where it went, but you feel me? I just remember that's what we ended up running with, and you know, whatever. But yeah, that song had caught his attention though. You know what I'm saying? I had him reaching out to me and like tweeting at me and stuff like that, and like people in the city was seeing that. So you feel me? I kind of just like took it as like, okay, I must be doing something right if it got your attention. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look. I'm like, okay, if I stay at it, then I can get people who like-minded as you. I get their attention, and you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth, and I can perfect my craft. Like, and that's how I took it, and just pretty much just try to build on that for real.
So now let's kind of touch on what you said about the way music in the city is now. Like, tell me some ups and some downs to how it is.
I like the sound of everything in the city. I feel like the sound, like, and how Toledo, we got some of the best music. Like, we make real good music. I just feel like it just need to be more just like how it used to be, like just more unity. You know what I'm saying? Just more togetherness, where it's like how it is in Atlanta, where they come together so much, you feel me, and they collab, you feel me, like they do a whole lot together. I don't know, I feel like here it's like, I don't know, it's almost like a crab in the bucket mentality. And I don't know why. When I feel like if we was to come together like everybody else, then things would pop here more quicker.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Because of that, it make everybody feel like they gotta do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Which is true. But I don't know, I just feel like it'd go quicker for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And more people as a whole. Like if everybody clicked up a lot more.
Yeah. Imagine if the internet was popping like it is now.
Back then.
Man,
yeah.
The city would be out of there.
I believe so. I just feel like it's like, I would say, before its time. You know what I'm saying? The city, like a lot of the dance, we had dances here, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, it wasn't no internet. I mean, it was internet, but it wasn't being used how it is today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't. I don't think people was branding stuff.
That too. A lot of people were just, you know what I'm saying, off the whim, freestyling. You know what I'm saying? Going off what they feel like is hot, you know, and just doing it and it catching. And they're not really thinking like, oh, I can get you know what I'm saying, monetary gain from this or whatever. They just thinking like, I'm just having this popping within my community, within the clubs, within the, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
and for them, that's a win.
It was MySpace, but it wasn't no monetizing like back then.
I mean, well, YouTube had been out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't think they had the monetized partner program.
You don't think so? I think.
I don't know.
Cause I used to always hear like, who was back then? I used to watch all like Soulja. I used to watch a lot of Soulja back then. Like he was doing like the vlogs and stuff like that. He started talking about getting paid on there. This was back in like 08, 09. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 05, 06, probably not. But I think maybe in the, like, that's when it first got started, was like early mid 2000.
Yeah, because, look, I dropped Dirty Money in 2003. And that's right when everything was popping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it was monetized then.
Probably not. Probably, yeah. I think that's when it was first getting started for real.
Yeah, we had MySpace, but no, we had the internet and everything because I got a web page. You know what I'm saying, from back then.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's when I think it was first. YouTube was just like really getting incorporated for real, for real. Cause a lot of people, it wasn't no real like video, like not it wasn't even apps then. It was just websites really.
Yeah.
It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, site that just had like X amount of videos. You know what I'm saying? Like you would literally try to have to upload it to MySpace and you know what I'm saying, that type of thing.
Yeah,
so yeah, it made it better. It made it better like fast.
Yeah.
Real fast.
But if we had it back then,
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I believe so, man. I believe so. That's why a lot of people, man, who used to do music back then, I wish like they wouldn't have like I feel like it came to an end. You know what I'm saying? Like they stopped right before like it could have really. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's because of what you said. Because of the change, everybody like, oh, I ain't fucking.
Kind of scared of the same.
Yeah.
And that's another. That's what. Like I think that's probably is when the sound kind of changed.
Yeah.
You feel me? It kind of had everybody like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Mumble rap got everybody like when rap came, all our mamas and daddies was like,
what is this? Yeah. But it's just, you know, the kids, man. That's what people don't realize. The kids, man, is what dictates what's hot and what's not. You know what I'm saying?
And then to the majors. Growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that people follow them because of how they create themselves and brand themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole process.
So it's once you get that and realize that you making music for your peers, but also keep in mind that the youth is what dictates what's hot. Them the ones who gonna spin your music over and over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? They got time to watch your videos over and over and over and over. You gotta think. Your average, you know what I'm saying, adult, you feel me, you at work, you feel me, you doing other things in life. You ain't got time to just be on YouTube and just, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got some time, but a kid got way more hours in the day to, you know what I'm saying? So in a way, you catering to the youth. You feel me? So once you kind of just got to understand that. And I feel like a lot don't, you know what I'm saying? And with the sound changing, because the youth, that's what changed the sound to the mumble rap. Was done with the kids. You got the kids start saying, "Oh, we don't want to hear the whole think too hard rap." You know what I'm saying? As far as you feel me, that's pretty much what happened. They were just like, "We don't want to think no more. We want to dump we want to dumb this shit down. We want to understand a couple words of the song and be able to rock to it and repeat it and chant it and that's what and memorize it and that's what happened." It made it easier though, you know, but it to the ear who was used to having the stuff where they had to, you know, listen to the song, stop it and think like, you hear what he just say? You know what I'm saying? That kind of left. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, now people just say things for, you know, shock value. It ain't too much like bars where it's like you hear somebody say something, you trying to dissect it like, oh, wait, he really said this, but he flipped it and said that. You know, it was a lot of that. But now it's more so people just saying some outlandish, you know what I'm saying something crazy and having you like, wait, what? What did he just say? Like, it's more so of that now, you know. You feel me? Yeah, because it sell, like, you know.
What's the biggest thing you miss from the golden time?
Just the love, the energy. You know what I'm saying? Just the love, like I said, it was just everything was, you know what I'm saying, embraced, like with the DJs, the artists, like shout outs to the DJs. The DJs, it was, you know what I'm saying, still is a big part, but like it was just more like the core DJ, Big Lou, all of them. Caution, a lot of them showed me love. Lightning Rod, I mean shout outs, Bugatti, a bunch of them I'm probably forgetting. Young Red, it's a lot of them, man. A lot of DJs and showed me love over the years. Ron G, bunch of them. Scholar, DJ Scholar, bunch of them. I done worked DJ, a Big Rube. I done worked with a bunch of them, man. Shout outs to all of them. But at that time, I don't know. I just feel like the love, man, and just everything. It was just like, you know what I'm saying. Everything was just head and head. Like, I don't know. It just ended up changing just out of nowhere. Like, I just could feel it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just different. It was just different.
It's in the air now.
Yeah, it was just different, man. Sometimes it feel like it's coming back, but then it just be like, nah. It don't, you know what I'm saying? But man, back then we used to do a lot of, the city used to have a lot of stuff for going on in the music, like with the expos and all that too. Like, it was just a lot going on.
Yeah. I think, yeah, it's rough.
The clubs, like, yeah.
You gotta watch who you elevate, man.
True.
Like I'm saying, like everybody that's in place now might not have the same values as the people that was in place then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but we elevate some odd people today. So that was the biggest thing you miss about the golden time. Name some DJs now. No, I'm asking you. Can you name some DJs now?
Yeah. Now, I mean, you got DJ Kaya. You still got Big Lou. Big Prayers of Big Lou as well. Big Lou the Mayor. Who else? You got, it's a couple. You got my dog DJ Quota.
So it is DJ.
Yeah, it's still DJs now. It's just I feel like back then it was just more like, I don't know. It was just like it's a lot of newer DJs now. Maybe that's what it is. And I feel like the old, you know what I'm saying, the older ones probably just not as prevalent or not just on the scene as much as they used to be. You know what I'm saying? Even though they still hold the same weight and still got the same, you know what I'm saying, ties and whatnot. Like, I feel like you kind of got to get to know who, you know what I'm saying, who doing everything now, and it's different. You know, it ain't like I said, I keep saying it ain't like how it used to be. It's like, you know, and it's always changing. You just got to adapt to it, you know, just like with music, like the sound, everything going to end up changing eventually. You feel me? So you just got to adapt, you know what I'm saying, build new relationships, and, you know. Man, I done seen it come back a couple times, and it's like something always end up happening when I think it's like, you know what I'm saying, something about to happen.
Yeah, cause like, you know something who I keep forgetting about is, what's the name, got 20 years.
Oh, you talking about, Relly? Yeah. Relly Cole?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog. I got songs with Relly. Yeah, I got video out with Relly and everything. You know, I did the Simon Says 2.0. It's like a different version.
Tonight is the night, girl. I want us to meet up. Come and hold my hand, girl. Right here's where I need you. Approach the bed. I'ma get it wet. Let's play a game called Simon Says.
Kind of did like a trap version, and mixed it with like some newer trap. I call it trap and B. It's like we kind of blend like a trap, like 808 sound with R&B, and kind of fuse them. And then we did like a new version of Simon Says and put him on it, and we shot a video to it.
Okay. He had a way. It seemed like that time too. It was, you know, but
I feel like the city should have embraced him more too.
Yeah, I think they embraced him at the wrong time.
Yeah, but that's how that people feed into the, you know what I'm saying? When you was dropping, you feel me, all the hot shit, you feel me? People was fucking with it, but it seemed like I felt like they should have been fucking with it more. Yeah. You know, but when he got into a situation, I feel like more people was ready to talk about that instead of all the hot shit he was dropping. You know what I'm saying? Because he was for sure doing his thing.
But now he real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's away for 20 years.
Yeah, man. Hopefully that, you feel me? Hopefully it ain't even that long. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Somehow, some way, you feel me? Yeah. He can, you feel me, get less time. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah. You know? Until something happen to you, where you going? Yeah. Yeah. So instead of giving them while you doing in the midst of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you gonna, with it, how it work is, man, you gonna receive them flowers, but how I kind of realize and learn how Toledo operate. And not all Toledo, because some people let you know and give you their flowers. Like, a lot of people give me my flowers, but a lot of people do it, you know what I'm saying? They might not do it publicly, or you know what I'm saying, but they'll hit you up on the one like, hey man, I want you do your thing, man, you want to da da da, you know what I'm saying. People do that, you know what I'm saying. But I learned a lot of things how people operate here is they wait until they see everyone else,
the majority,
you know what I'm saying, or you go somewhere else and you pop, or you feel me, another state or city rock with you hard, you know what I'm saying. Then Toledo be like, oh no, he from here, like, and that's how you feel. I don't know why it's like that.
PRs,
you know what I'm saying. It'd be a lot of that, and I feel like it was like that with Life. You know what I'm saying. Like Life Jennings, he like prime example of that. Like I remember, I was like young though, elementary. I remember like Life performing, and like he used to be at the schools. Like Life was performing like everywhere before he like made it. He used to be performing like, I don't know if he was getting paid or whatnot, but he performed for like the kids, and it wasn't like the songs people know today. It was like had like his own, like, you know what I'm saying. CDs had like 5 songs on there or whatnot.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he used to come perform them, and like we ain't know him or nothing like that. You feel me? But it seemed like he wasn't getting like embraced until he left. Got popping there, you know what I'm saying? Did the Apollo and everything. And then it seemed like Toledo was like, oh, he from here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It seemed, I don't know, and it's like, why do it always take that when it was like, I'm pretty sure his singing voice ain't changed when he left. So why, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was making the same music. So I'm pretty sure the songs got better, the writing got better, but like, you know, it was the same him. Why wasn't it getting the same love? Like, why did it have to take him to get the deal for the city to be like, he one of ours, let's get behind him? Like, and I don't get why I be taking that. And sometimes it don't, but a lot of times it do.
Yeah.
A lot of times it do.
Yeah. So, what is the biggest downfall to the way the internet changed to you?
Biggest downfall, I feel like it gave everybody a voice, even people who didn't need a voice. You know, I mean, I feel like everybody deserved to say something, but I feel like it gave people who wouldn't say it to that person, it gave them the opportunity to hide and still get they, you know what I'm saying, shit off, and just be like, oh, you don't know it's me because it ain't my picture. Like, I feel like dumb, you feel me? That type of, I feel like that was like some of the biggest downfalls, and it promote anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gave anybody an opportunity if they wanted to be like what they call it, kind of like an alter ego type of thing. You know what I'm saying? You can be whoever you want. You know what I'm saying? Versus how it used to be 20-some years ago when you had to audition, and you know what I'm saying? Where now you can just set up your tripod and do your own little thing and become popping, and now them people is knocking at your door to work with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it go hand in hand. Like, it help people cut a lot of corners. You know what I'm saying? Because you become your own brand versus you having to seek an opportunity to create. You know, create a brand. You can create your own. You know, just same way as having to go to a big studio versus, oh, I can just go buy the stuff and create my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's that type of thing.
That's true.
Because at one point, everybody had to go. If you wanted to go record, you had to go book a session at a known studio somewhere. Like, it wasn't too many, like, basement studios. Like, it was, but it wasn't. Like, it seemed like unless you just knew somebody who had one, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot more going on today. I feel like a lot of people got more at-home studios today than they used to.
Yeah, I done sold over 500.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's a lot more people who doing their own thing. Yeah. And that's due to the internet, really, you know?
Yeah, that's true. All right, let me ask you another question. This gonna kind of go away from where we was going.
For sure.
But this time when we talked, you said you got a lot of stuff to say.
Mm-hmm.
What was in mind when you said that?
It's everything. I just wanted to talk about the whole music scene, and just like, kind of like what we was getting at, just like how it used to be to the transition periods to where it's at now and everything like that. Because I always felt like, and I always tell my dog, like, I feel like I was just like, I kind of started like right in the middle of things. Like I feel like I started trying to do music like '07, '08, '09, like, you know what I'm saying? That's when I kind of was just like, oh, I'm gonna try to just like learn, you know what I'm saying? Learn the music and just bounce off everybody and just like, I remember I used to get beats from like, and I wasn't like serious about it, but I would just play around with it at the time. Like I used to get beats from like Chris Siege and like T Clan and I would just write songs to him and just put them out on MySpace. You know what I'm saying? Not really thinking too much like, oh, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, I'm about to put these out. And like, you know what I'm saying? It helped me make my pen shit better. You know what I'm saying? It helped me get my writing better. And that's really what I was just trying to just, like, I'm a perfectionist. Like, if I try to do something, I'm going to try to just work on it a bunch of times until I can become the best of my ability with it. Yeah, and that's kind of like how I just view music. I was like, my thing, like, I never wanted to become like the best like rapper. Like I was never like, oh, let me try to think so hard about something that's gonna go over people's head or make them, you know what I'm saying? That was never my thing. I just always wanted to make good music and good vibes. Like I just always wanted people to hear my music and they just feel where I'm coming from. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm telling a story or whether I'm trying to make you feel good, whether I'm trying to make you move, or like Simon Says, where I'm trying to have you get a girl or a girl get a dude and y'all go do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Like I just always try to, if whatever I'm making a song about, I just try to make that type of song the best way I can, you know?
Yeah, so it was easy for you to make the switch into the melodic.
Like, at first it wasn't. I ain't gonna lie. It took a lot of trial and error, like, and it really took my dog John B standing on me and just pushing me to keep doing it. Yeah. Cause he just I don't know, he always sees stuff I don't see. You know what I'm saying? Like he a visionary, like, and I give him that all day, every day. Like he one of them who just be seeing stuff before it happened. Every time he be like, I told you, bro, that's how that and I just be like, damn man, he really did, you know what I'm saying? And he'd tell me like, bro, you should do this. A lot more people gonna gravitate to the sound, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta stay doing this, stay in this pocket, you know what I'm saying? Like he always would tell me that, like, this where you sound your best at, you feel me? And like, and he had me in the studio like I don't know, I think I really want to say, because I was already trying to do like melodic songs, but I think like Simon Says, surprisingly, like, and that ended up being like my biggest song, like 20 million streams and counting, but like that, like the way, and I'll never forget, because the way he was just pushing me in the studio to get like certain lines right, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we spent a lot of time on that song, probably recorded it a bunch of times, we sat on it, he ended up tweaking, we sat on it for some months, he ended up tweaking it and stuff like that, and it sounded better, but like, just the whole recording process of it, like, it made me kind of understand, like, damn, this was what singers go through. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't nowhere near a singer. You know what I'm saying? But it just showed me, like, damn, like, it take a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I done sat in some sessions with us singers and stuff like that, and seeing the process and how, like, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really got to get pushed, or you would just, you know what I'm saying, kind of, like, leave yourself short, kind of settle for less. And especially when you're doing melodies and harmonies and hitting notes and certain keys and stuff like that, like, you gotta really pay attention. You gotta really, it take a whole lot more than just going in there and just rapping and just, you know, doing some rapping and then doing some ad-libs and just, oh, you good. Like, when you doing melodic and gotta stay on key the whole time, like, it's a whole nother, yeah. It's a whole nother beat, for real. What's good? I'm YC Banks and we're watching HD The Garage. Make my pen shit better. You know what I'm saying? Help me get my writing better. And that's really what I was just trying to do. My thing, like, I never wanted to become like the best like rapper. Like I was never like, oh, let me try to think so hard about something that's gonna go over people's head or make them, you know what I'm saying? That was never my thing. I just always wanted to make good music and good vibes. Like I just always wanted people to hear my music and they just feel where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm telling a story or whether I'm trying to make you feel good, whether I'm trying to make you move, Or like Simon Says, where I'm trying to have you get a girl or a girl get a dude and y'all go do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just always try to, if whatever I'm making a song about, I just try to make that type of song the best way I can, you know?
Yeah, so it was easy for you to make the switch into the melodic. Like,
At first it wasn't. I ain't gonna lie.
What did you like about the way the music set up now?
I don't know, but I keep it a sure. I mean, I like how the music is now. I just like how accessible it is to the people, but that's kind of it's a pro and a con. Cause I like how accessible it is, but I feel like people don't get a chance to really appreciate it because it's so accessible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, cause you can just go to it and just, you know what I'm saying, play it in your phone. You don't really like grab a hold to it like you did when you had to go out to the store and buy the CD. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of made. I feel like it kind of just made you feel like you owned it more. So you felt like, or you like. I feel like when you had a CD, like I had the same CD in my damn shit for days straight. But you know, since you got so much music on your app, I may play a song and don't even play it again for another 2 weeks, unless I really like that song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I got so much music at my disposal. You know what I'm saying? You don't got a chance to really like appreciate something unless you just really like love it all rip and then just favorite it or something like that. You know.
I think this was their way to rewrite the artist, the way of the artist. Like, cause if you really think about it, they took away the CDs for streams, so that hand-to-hand money gone.
It's gone, and you can put your own price on it. Now they tell you what you can sell it for.
Yeah.
And they tell you how much they get a cut out of it, and they make it to the point where, I mean, it's independent, but it's not independent because you gotta go through a company and you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
unless you start your own distribution, you feel me? In a sense, you still gotta go through somebody and get them a cut of what they ain't got nothing to do with just because they put your stuff on these platforms or these apps or whatever. And now you gotta get them X amount of percent, and you can't negotiate shit. You just gotta run with it if you want to use. You know what I'm saying?
And then you at $50 to start.
You know what I'm saying? You hoping that your shit can actually make you some revenue, because if not, you just paying just to have your music out.
Yeah.
You know, but hopefully, you know, if you pushing and promoting it the right way and having good videos and everything, it'll sell itself. So, you know, it's a risk, you know, but you know, it's the risk we take to be artists. You know, everything costs: videos, promotion, getting it played, the whole nine. Ruby Rose, yeah. Nah, Ruby Rose is actually a real person. She do music. She an artist, but she known for being like a model for real. And she like real trendy, real popping. And so, and she bad. Like, she do her thing. Like a lot of dudes feel like she, you know what I'm saying, one of the coldest. So they hype her up and stuff like that. And I had caught wind of it, and me being an artist, you feel me? You know, it's our job to take what's trending and make it into a song. You know, whether that be a phrase, whether that be a dance, whether that, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying, a mood or whatever, a slang, a turn, whatever that's popping. It's as your job as an artist, it's your job to turn that into a thing, a song, you know. So that's pretty much what I was doing with that, and it came out dope. And I made that. Hit up my dog Chewy Low. He pulled up to the studio. He was fucking with it. He hopped on it, and shit. We shot a video like a couple weeks later. You know what I'm saying?
The Players Club concept that come with the name, like when you first thought of it, like.
So the whole Players Club thing, we pretty much, me and my dog John Bees, that's who I do everything with. That's my brother. Me and him, every video I do, we always try to come to it with like a cinematic approach. You feel me? Like, cause I feel like we were just talking about like whole content. You know what I'm saying? So with content being so important, you feel me? It's like you kind of gotta take that and incorporate it into your music videos as an artist. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we always sit down and try to just plan out like, okay, when you hear this song, like what you see, you know what I'm saying? And we just try to like, you know, throw some dope stuff in there, throw some like some mini movie type of, you know, and pretty much just try to, whoever we shooting a video with, you know, then I work with so many different videographers, but we just try to get them to see the vision, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of people, especially nowadays, they be so stuck on like what's, you know, what everybody else is doing, you know what I'm saying, as far as their videos and just having a bunch of dudes just standing in the video, just, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, we got to get back to how the videos used to be in the 2000s, where like they used to look like mini movies, you know what I'm saying? And the dude will follow the girl all around, you know what I'm saying? She getting her hair, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to take videos back to that, like the Busta Rhymes, the Ludacris, who all, you know what I'm saying? Like that actually has something to talk about. Once the video was done, you would sit there and be talking about it.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what we wanted to do. Like, so, like with Ruby Rose, I'm like, when people watch this video, I want them to talk about the whole like the Players Club thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you feel me? So, and every time I run into people, that's what they bring up. You feel me? Like, oh, I saw the whole Players Club, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
Put thought into
it. You know what I'm saying? Cause that type of stuff stand out. Like, videos be like, they need that. You know what I'm saying? It's entertainment. That's why we used to sit up and wait for the 106 and, you know what I'm saying, the countdowns and MTV, all that, you know what I'm saying? It was because videos was actually like, they was treated like mini movies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just feel like as artists, we got to get back to that. I feel like the internet kind of like simplified it for real, you know what I'm saying? To where it made people feel like they can just, in a way you can, but I feel like but so many people was doing it the simple way. I feel like to actually stand out, you kind of gotta like go the extra.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like if you go the extra, it'll be noticed, you know, and people will gravitate to that, and then you'll be known for that, and then they'll come to you in hopes of seeing more of that. And that's just, you know, that's how you build your life.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, with finding success on the internet, what comes with it?
I feel like a lot of good come with it, honestly. And I seen that just from my song, like Simon Says, like just seeing people from all over the world, like I go, like sometimes like when I need just a little motivation, sometimes I go on TikTok and just type it in, and it'd be like literally over 500,000 videos of people doing something to my song, and it'd be different, you know, ethnicities. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
So it'd be like Asian people, like you would see like white people, black people, like just speaking just different languages, like the whole nine, you know what I'm saying? And it just showed like, damn, like the internet did this, because there's no way you can be on foot and pass a CD to a person over in China. You know what I'm saying? That's not happening. Yeah. Unless you get on the internet, unless you get on the radio, and now you dealing with, you know, a whole nother game when you trying to talk about getting on radio and doing everything else. And I had to learn that too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like everything, and I make sure I got all my ducks in order with that years ago. But the internet kind of helped you be able to kind of bypass that in a way. It helped you create your own demand. You know what I'm saying? Outside of where you can go, you know what I'm saying? Because if you from here, you'll feel like, damn, I only can reach here. When really, nah, you can reach the world. You feel me? Like, and that's how my shit did what, 7.5 million in 2023. It ain't even 7 million people in Toledo.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me ask you this: like, so we're having a song go viral on TikTok, because I heard Nick Cannon talk about this with his new artist.
Mm.
Like, she had 20 million views or something like that, but no one knew her face. Like, she can be, like, how did that feel? Like, you experienced that too?
Yeah, because the song I take off quicker than the artist. You feel me? Like, people would know the song, and then they have to find the artist, you know what I'm saying? And that's how TikTok, that's another thing TikTok does, is like, in the internet, like when something goes trending or whatever, it's usually whatever sound that is, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter who the artist is unless they end up loving the song that much. They'll go find a song outside of that and who the artist is or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where you constantly playing like catch up. You know what I'm saying? Because you trying to catch up to, you know what I'm saying, with something. It's you feel me? It's kind of hard to catch up to it, but like you just trying to just keep throwing stuff out there just so people can that the millions of people who paying attention to this one thing, you want to, you know what I'm saying, try to sprinkle other things that they can pay attention to. And that's kind of how I look at it. Just keep giving them something.
It's called, I think it's transfer rate. Like, it's hard to get people to leave the app they own to come where you want them.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard.
It is.
So you want them to make it from them streaming the whole song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But they on TikTok and they making TikToks, you know. So it gets rough.
Yeah. But it helped because shit, it keep me paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it introduces my music to people who ain't heard it before. So like I had like I think like 800,000 new listeners this past year. So that, you know what I'm saying? That's
so it is transferring over.
Yeah. So it's like it is, but it's not at the same rate. But it's like, you know, it's slowly, you know.
Shrink.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like the more consistent I am is putting out stuff, it's gonna, you know, sprinkle even more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like the Ruby Rose I just put out, like that song doing good now. Been out a couple months. The video doing good. It's streaming good. And the content creators starting to grab a hold to it. Cause usually it take a song a little minute for people to kind of like, you know what I'm saying, get used to hearing it and seeing like, okay, oh, I got a video to it. And oh, okay, now I can start, let me try to do my own dance to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or let me do my own skit to it or whatever. So now it's starting to get into that field, so, you know, let's see, you know, what it turned into, you know.
In 2025.
Yeah, up and everything else. I got a bunch of other stuff coming out for the new year, so.
But I think the question was, how do it feel having so many streams and people rocking to your music and not know your face? Like, mentally.
I guess it feel good, but it don't feel good, because like, it feel good to know that you got so many streams, but it's like a damn, okay. Like I said, you constantly playing catch up, so it's like it's like a chase. You know what I'm saying? That's like the best way to describe it. It's like, all right, you just trying to put together different things so you can make everything align.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you got something that's just took off on its own. You know what I'm saying? And granted, yeah, I invested into it and stuff like that to make it do that, but now it's out of my hands to the point where, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to like, hold on, I'm trying to, you know, let me introduce y'all to everything else, you know what I'm saying? It's that, you feel me? So now it's, you know, so it's like it's really like a chase, like, yeah, but it helped because those same people, like, they come subscribe to my YouTube and, you know what I'm saying, and everything else. So whenever I drop something else out, they be like, oh, this the same dude from Simon Says, da da da. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of thing.
Yeah. What's next? Like, what's next for YC?
Okay. A lot. Just more music, more videos, and
Have you found the way to brand yourself, or is you working on that now?
Yeah, that's one of my main things going into this year, is just more so just because I feel like I want to get more into just like the whole thing of branding, as far as like when it kind of merge, when it kind of like just like having like a logo, you know what I'm saying, and just having that, you know what I'm saying, being able to represent who you are, and you know, being able to actually sell it, you know what I'm saying, outside of the music.
Yeah.
So that's things that I'm trying to dive more into this year, like just actually having a brand and being able to sell it outside of the music, because like the music supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, your stepping stone so you can get into more things. So that's what I'm really trying to focus on, like outside of like the videos and stuff like that, like just actually like having merch, because I see like that's, you know, you make a lot of money off merch.
Yeah, you gotta have merch.
Yeah.
You gotta have merch. That's one thing you gotta have.
For sure.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to just get into, man, and for real, just man, just keep building, man, just keep building, keep getting new supporters.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm trying to do, and just keep learning, man. Like the whole business, like it's all a learning experience. Like you know, being independent. Like I've been signed before. I've been signed to a label from here before.
What label was that?
Go get it.
Oh, you was on Go Get It?
Uh-huh.
Did you see the P. Sweetie interview?
I think I seen one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shout out to P Sweetie. He was so funny. He was when I was recording Ruby Rose. He was there. He was in my session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, hey, he cool dude. He was there. He was actually like he was telling me like 'cause before the song was out, of course, but he was there when I was recording like the hook and getting my verse and everything down for it. Like he was there when I was like finishing it for real. And he was like, oh, this hot, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was one of them, like, 'cause a lot of people, man, they'll come see something, you feel me? Or just be in the studio and really just be on some, like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of just, you feel me? I don't know why people be like, but you know what I'm saying? You, like I said, you always get those genuine people who show love, you know what I'm saying? I'm the same way, like, I seen him, and I'm like, what up? Like, you feel me? Like, and it was just all love. And, like, he was giving me pointers, like, maybe you should try this. Maybe you should try that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm one of them, when I'm in the studio, I'm always open. Like, I'm not one of them, like, no, I got it. Like, you know, a lot of people be like, they don't want to hear nothing. Because sometimes it can actually help. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you may not run with it. Sometimes you may run with it.
Like-minded people.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how hits are made. You look at you look at a hit record, that motherfucker gonna have like 10 names on the song. Because it be a bunch of people in the studio who really actually write and who really shooting ideas, who really, you know what I'm saying, helping formatting the whole nine. Like, so with me when I'm in the studio, and that's how my dude I record with, my dog John Bees, who he made the beat for Simon Says and everything, but he real like open minded when it come to recording. Like, he'll tell you when you're doing something wrong, you know what I'm saying, versus you record and a lot, you know, they just in there trying to make some money, so they don't give a damn if your voice pitching or you said some shit wrong. They just like, shit, you ain't hear it, I ain't hear it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, but like Bees, you feel me? He tell me like, nah, bro, you said that wrong. Nah, bro, wrong key. Nah, do it again. Like, you know, I'm like, damn, bro, I said this line 10 times. All right, we about to do it 12. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what make me like, come, you know what I'm saying? Perform to the best of my ability, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Like-minded people, man.
For sure.
With him, I was asking you, did you see him? Because his experience with Go Get It was different.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, yeah, it was his experience.
Yeah.
Like, what was it like being signed to a local record?
It was a learning experience, you know what I'm saying? It had its ups, it had its downs. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from it. You know what I'm saying? It actually it made me pay attention more to the business. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of like more so thinking everything. Before I got with them, I used to think everything was more so talent. You know, like, oh, I know how to make a hot song. I know that people want to hear. That's all I need. You know what I'm saying? But when I got with them, it made me learn. You know what I'm saying? It had me reading a whole lot. It had me learning. Like, I would spend hours just learning just terminology and stuff like that. Just so I could be up on things and just, you know, certain things that we went through, it just made me just, you know, just want to, you know, heighten my, you know, my mindset. You feel me? And just make sure next time I go through a situation or whatever, like, I just know how to handle myself, you know. But, yeah, definitely learned a lot. They good people, though. We went, you know, we had our, you know, but I feel like now, like, everything cool.
Yeah. And make them not be able to get in the right position because they didn't been scarred by local.
Oh, yeah. That's true as fuck. Cause, like, it'll like discourage you as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Cause you feel me, when you come across a situation and you sign and everything look like it's on the up and up and you feel me, like, cause when you first sign, it's one of the best feelings you getting with you know what I'm saying? Everything is, you feel me? And like, it can discourage you, cause like I said, if you don't go into it knowing like the business and everything, and you just like, you go into it just with a hope, and you put all your eggs, you know what I'm saying, and it just don't work. It kind of have you like, I don't even want to do music no more. You know what I'm saying? It'll have you feeling like that, like, oh, maybe it wasn't meant. You know, maybe it wasn't meant for me to, you know, and I guess it just depends on the type of person you is, like, because I've seen that happen to a lot of people to where, you know, you get in a situation and it don't work out unless you know they just, I ain't even, you know what I'm saying, they don't even do music no more, they don't even try, they just,
They
you know,
bitter.
you know, they just live on what they used to do back in the, you know, and I feel like with me, I kind of used, cause when we, of course, when you know what I'm saying, we split, we went on the best terms, but I used that as fuel because I didn't want nobody feeling like.
Was it fuel like, I'ma show these niggas, you know?
Yeah, in a way. In a way, it's kind of like, you feel me? It's kind of like if you hooping, you get cut from the team, you go to another school, you're going to be like, oh, we play my old school, I'm about to go for 50 on y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's that, you feel me? So it's, to me, I'm competitive, so, you know, like I said, when I first came to the label, I had a song called She the Truth that was going to Good in the City, and actually my dog, Gutter Dave, he the one who introduced me to Big Dave and Dee and all of them. And, so when everything kind of like, when it came to its end and everything, I didn't want nobody feeling like, because a lot of people, you know, a lot of labels feel like, oh, you can't be nothing without us. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of feeling where it's like, oh, we the ones who, you know, somebody feel like they funding you, you know what I'm saying? They take that away from you, they expect you to, you know what I'm saying? So to me, I was like, all right, let me show I can try to do this on my own, you know what I'm saying? And like, I believe like soon after we split, I was with him for like 3-4 years, and when we split, I did a song with Doughboy Cash out of Detroit. Shout outs to Head Mac. He helped me put that together, and that's why I was recording at his studio, Real to Real Studios. I shot a video with them, and then we did Simon Says, like 3 years after that, 3 years after that. And then like Simon Says for me was like, I told you I could do it. You know what I'm saying? That was to be honest, that was my moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you I knew what I was talking about, you know? So that's how, you feel me? That's how I take that.
Yeah, I live by that.
Yeah.
I think that's the best revenge ever.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to say it like that, revenge, but that's what you
yeah, it's all competitive, man. Like, that's how I look at it. It's like, I see them, it's, oh, look, hey, how y'all doing, how the family, you know, that type of thing. But like on the music side, I didn't want that to be, you know, like I've seen a couple artists, you know what I'm saying, like I ain't gonna, you know, put nobody on blast, but I know artists that done dealt with labels, dealt with them, and once they left them, you didn't really hear about that artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to be that where it was like, oh, the label he was dealing with, that's what made him. That's, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for them, you know what I'm saying? I was like, no, I had to make it a point to prove that I can stand on my own too. You know what I'm saying? And still make noise, possibly more. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, any good person would take that as a up to. Like, I knew I had him signed for a reason.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I wish that we could have, you know what I'm saying, did what we had set out to do. You know what I'm saying? Because we have some dope plans. It's just, you know, I feel like when you got two people who, like, I don't want to say alphas, but like I want to say like just know what they, you know what I'm saying, want to do, and then like it clashes.
You mean the Dave and Dee?
No, like me and them.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Artists to label. I feel like most labels, if they gotta like know what the artists want to do and at least try to like meet them somewhere versus being like, no, we about to take you and just do and turn you into what we want to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cause then it's like, that's not, you know what I'm saying? If I came to y'all as an artist who ain't had nothing and didn't know nothing and was just like, hey, I just want to do music, can you show me how? That's different. Or I got this talent, I don't know how to make a song, can you guys, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then that's a different scenario versus I already had something popping, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming to y'all so we can elevate it. You know what I'm saying? Not turn it into something completely different. You know, and I feel like that's where we just wouldn't see eye to eye on a lot of things.
Okay. So with all that being said, do you agree or disagree with the local record label?
Like having one here? I agree with having a label here, especially if they, you know what I'm saying, gonna do right by the artist. You know what I'm saying? Because there's labels, you know what I'm saying, that do right by their artists and they win together. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what a lot of artists thrive from. You know what I'm saying? Motown was once a local label. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Bad Boy was once a local label. You know what I'm saying? Outside of what Puff got going on. Nah, you know, you feel me? I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? They all started as local labels. QC, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like Death Row, all of that stuff started local.
Yeah.
But you know they get them distribution deals and then they become major. You know, but it start with you gotta do the artist good first. I feel like it'll take a label. If it was like I feel like that's what we need today. To be honest, I feel like it's not enough of that. That's what's missing. It's not enough of that. There's not even if it was just like one or two, and cause that's how it was in the A. Like they have actual labels that's independent. You know what I'm saying? Homegrown, however they didn't make their money, but they be having labels, and they actually got funding to back their artists. Versus here, everything is built off. How popular are you? How hot can you make this song based off who you are? You know what I'm saying?
Because I think like the streaming aspect of it is only enough to feed the artist.
Yeah.
Like it ain't really a local art label with an artist. You know, it had to be a 360 deal completely. You know, and then who want to sign a 360 deal with a local artist?
Nobody.
No,
with a label.
Yeah,
nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if it's a 360, nah. But like, but I understand it from a label standpoint. But at the same time, if you but that's when you gotta deal with artists who got motion, who actually got something going on, so you know that you can actually, you know what I'm saying, make something off your investment.
But like you said, even if everybody listen in Toledo, you can't get 7 million streams.
True, but as a label, you gotta know where you spending your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you're a local label, you wouldn't necessarily be spending your money here. You'll be looking in other markets close by, like the Detroits, the Chicagos, the Clevelands. You know what I'm saying?
That's where I say the aspect of a local label cannot be no more, because you had to look outside Toledo while you building that local artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really you based into Toledo, but you all your stuff in Detroit. You know.
Yeah.
So it ain't really a local.
Yeah. But I feel like you get the love from here though, like, cause I feel like, for example, like Go Get It. I feel like if one of their artists would have popped, like say, if it would have been, cause they done had a bunch of artists over the years. Yeah. But say if like an artist like me, or like a Al Shees, or like a Sakosa, or who else they didn't have signed? And they didn't have so many people signed to them. Or like just, you know what I'm saying, and like somebody would have actually like popped, I felt like the city would have gravitated. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, cause they was definitely investing. You know what I'm saying? Like they was definitely like, it wasn't like no, oh, we about to just, you know, sign some people cause it sound good. Like, you know, they was actually investing in money. Like we stayed taking a trip somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was definitely that. Like, but it was just, I think they kind of just felt like they had it figured out or whatever. They didn't heard from, you know what I'm saying? To the point where the music was changing, especially when I got with them. Like I said, like it was like the sound was changing, the way the internet was changing things, and I don't think they were quite ready for that. You know what I'm saying, too? Because they was used to, you know, how it was prior. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that change kind of had everybody like, what should we do? It was literally right before streaming. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, CDs was kind of going out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, what's going on, how music about to sell, like, you know what I'm saying, everything free right now online where everybody just downloading, you know, and it was just trying to just figure out. And I feel like if things would have, like, you know, probably went a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying, versus, you know, the whole, or just with anybody, like, just being in that time, like, right before streaming, because I feel like it's all, like, that was, like, a whole new thing, and if you hopped on it, a lot of people was able to, like, really run with it, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, Toledo be late to a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, trans fashion with it, like, Toledo just always late, and with music, it's the same way. So, like, but I feel like with streaming, anybody could have been an innovator. You know what I'm saying? Because people were still trying to, like, learn what it was. You know what I'm saying? Just like when in the internet, like when YouTube and everything, like with TikTok, if you hop on it first, you can be one of the popping ones. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think most people, like, of that age, with DDM, like, is computers too. Like, you know what I'm saying, it changed with
it changed. I feel it, and I think if they would, like I said, I think if they would have just understood that the whole internet, I feel like they could have been one of them labels to really thrive. Because a lot of labels don't want to invest in their artists. I say that one thing: go get it. There, if they believe in it, they'll invest in it. As far as whether it's making sure you look good, whether it's making sure you hear somewhere on time, making sure, like, they, you know what I'm saying, they take care, you know what I'm saying, of their artists for real. It's just, you know what I'm saying, they just also gotta hear they artists, you know what I'm saying? I think that's, you know what I'm saying, I just feel like the time, I feel like that's what just had everybody like, hey, we hear you, but we used to this, and it's a change going on, and we just don't know yet how to conduct the change, you know what I'm saying?
Is Go Get It still blowing?
I don't think so. Honestly, I think I was probably like I think I might have been their last artist. Cause they had to be.
I'm gonna contact them.
Had to be. I think so. They might. I don't know. But as far as I know, like that they really tried to like push. You know what I'm saying? For like radio and just the whole like trips and like meeting different people and stuff like that. Like I think I might have been the last one they did that with.
Yeah.